Good morning, beauties all over the world. Just give me a moment. Just bringing my other page up here. Fantastic. Beautiful people all over planet Earth. Lots is happening, lots is unfolding. So here we are doing our next psychic live stream, but I first want to start by sending out love and prayers and compassion and good thoughts to those on the front lines dealing with this epidemic that is moving through the world, moving through our planet. I also want to say a few quick words about this because I have received many emails about this. I want to say that this change was absolutely inevitable, and if it wasn't a virus, it would have been something else. It would have been some other major chaotic event, because these old paradigms that we are existing upon need to be moved out. They need to be changed because they no longer work and they no longer serve the existing frequency that this planet is on. And so that means changes in every single area of our life and our planet. That's our economy. That's the way we view our life. That's in every single area. I mean, there's so many to list, but we can see it how this is creating new ways of thinking. It is also creating a lot of different emotions and a lot of different perspectives that people have not felt like they have had to harbor before or look into. If it wasn't a virus, it would have been something else. But I will also say that this virus has created a fear in the human race that is bigger than the epidemic itself. This fear is a bigger epidemic than the virus itself. And so there are those that are serving on the front line, those that are compromising their own safety, those that are working tireless hours. I'm talking about the nurses, the healthcare workers, the doctors, those that are volunteering, the people that are working extensive long hours for the sake of other people to be in good health, for people to survive, to help people that are sick. It's unprecedented times. And have I not said for years for people to acquire their own water source, to grow a garden, to grow your own food? It doesn't matter if you're in an apartment. You grow them in pots. I have seen beautiful vegetable crops grown in pots. In fact, there's this one woman in Malaysia that has a tile roof terrace as her backyard. This woman has the most incredible rose garden full of roses. Every rose is potted and her roses are incredible. You wouldn't even know that she lives on a tile terrace. So let's send our good thoughts. We are the renegades here. There are so many on this planet that are seeing the bigger picture, that this virus, which is a catalyst for change that is needed, playing out. We are seeing it for what it is. And so I ask you, I implore you to drop the fear and to send love, to know that this earth life is more than just this fear that is breeding through our human civilization. We are so much more than this existence on planet Earth. And this virus is a catalyst for every one of us to bring out our strengths, to show our courage and our love and our compassion, and see it for what it really is, because it is just a catalyst You know, we have to send love and blessings to the virus as well for giving us the change, no matter how chaotic and traumatic and painful this event is and how much it is affecting everyone's life. We have to give our love and compassion to this virus for implementing a change that is absolutely integral for our future as a progressive species. We cannot go on as a human race as we have been going on in this day and time for the last 100 years. We cannot exist, you know, fighting and having wars and fighting over things like oil that doesn't belong to us anyway, belongs to planet Earth. You know, creating systems that are detrimental to our health, and people, this top tier elite system that's in play, that cannot work. It's never worked. You know, this top 1%, it's not fair. There is so much imbalance on this planet, so much corruption, so much deceit. And I'm not saying that money is the cause of this, because money is just neutral. It is the energies, it's the people behind it. And this no longer, and it has never ever worked. So it was bound to happen. Something like this was bound to happen. There have been so many events leading up to this. It was bound to happen. And if it wasn't a virus, it would have been something else. So at this moment, you know, it's important for people to just take this time for reflection. And I'm not saying, you know, don't be precautious, because you should be precautious. You should self-isolate. You should help slow the gusto of this catalyst. We recognize it for what it is. So do the right thing by others and yourself. Protect yourself by not going out, and protect others by not going out. Cook homemade bread, drink and bless your water, have good thoughts, send good thoughts to everyone that is dedicating and compromising their own safety for the betterment of others and helping those that are sick and dying. Send your love and prayers and blessings for these incredible humans that are basically putting themselves on the line in order to stop this virus. So I wanted to just say that, and this is how I feel about it. Self-isolation comes very naturally to me out here anyway, because it's a second nature for me. I go out maybe once every fortnight to do shopping for things. But I'm out here on my own all the time. So it's nothing unnatural to me to self-isolate. So anyway, I wanted to share that, and I know a lot of people watching this feel the same way. But please understand it for what it is. Don't feel anxious. Don't feel scared. You know, you've got this. You've decided to be here in these unprecedented times on this planet. And let me tell you this, from a psychic perspective, this is only stage 1. There is so much more coming. So be prepared. You know, like it's coming. And when I always spoke about change coming in the future, this is exactly what it is. And this is only the beginning. So hold on, because you're in for a wild ride. You know, be prepared. And I have said for years, and the pull that I had when I was, especially when I was traveling, at the end of my traveling experience, the pull to have land, to have soil, and to have my own water was so strong, was motivating me so much to get home and get my own land. I can't tell you. And now I see how this is all played out. And I'm so glad that I honored that intuition about that feeling. Anyway, let's send our love and blessings to those that are working so hard. You know, my hat goes off to them. They're incredible human beings. And let's hope that this virus can feel our energy and calm down. We understand it and the catalyst that it is creating for us. and let's hope that it calms down, so we can give our civilization some respite and some relief. And I, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And you are, let me say, you are exactly at the right place at the right time. And there is no accident as to where you are right now in the world and what is unfolding in your own lives. Okay, so let's get on with it. I have some rosemary here because rosemary to me is such a magical energy in my life. I love rosemary. I have it growing everywhere. And this rosemary helps sharpen my inner psychic senses, inner clarity, psychic senses. Rosemary, I have it growing, like I'm propagating hundreds of cuttings. So after I finish with this today, she'll be going in water. Actually, rosemary is ruled by masculine energy and ruled by the sun. The element of rosemary is fire, and rosemary is used a lot for protection and purification. Rosemary rose from the ocean with the goddess Aphrodite. So, there's so many fantastic things. I just love rosemary because not only does rosemary give me so much good energy and such an incredible smell, but rosemary has given me so much hope and passion out here from my land, because it's one of the only plants that I can grow without having to water it every week, and it thrives. And not only this, but it gives so much pollen and nectar for insects and pollen for the bees. The bees are always buzzing around her, and it's just beautiful. My heart fuzzes when I have this close to me. So anyway, how is everyone? I have some pre-bookings here that I must get through first. And so if you are wanting readings today, go through my website. The link should be on here. This is the way that I work is having to pre-book through my website in order for you to stay, like, get a placing, I guess, on the list that I work down. So I just do psychic readings in the order that I receive them. Hi, Harpy's Nest. Hi, Christine. Hi, Tony. Hi, Sunfire Lotus. Yes, I got you. You're on my list, honey. Yes, you put your question on here. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Amanda. Hi, honey. Hi, Lim. Good morning. Yes, I feel like Harpies says, I feel like we are all responsible for the change in the world and within us. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you. Hi, Athena. Good. I agree with you about the virus. The fear mongering needs to stop. It is doing what it's doing, and it's all a matter of perspective. You have to remember the virus is simply doing its job, just like any other virus, and your perspective on this is all that matters. So, you could be sitting here feeling at peace with everything, and the person next to you could be absolutely freaking out on Valium every day because they're terrified about this virus. Do you know what I mean? It's all a matter of perspective. So, all we have to do is at times like this, really show the strength of the human nature and tolerate our weaknesses together, come together, and create ourselves as a species that is representative of being amongst our galactic brothers and sisters of the stars. We will never be invited to be a part of a confederation or a galactic alliance when we are in the current state in which we live now. We will never be invited until we stop fighting, until we have this massive separation between us. It's a long road, but as I said, it shouldn't have to take a chaotic event for us to realize this. But unfortunately, we are humans, and we're an aggressive species, and it will take pain and chaos for change to be imparted. Hi, Estefania. Hi, Vanessa. Okay. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to make some... I got Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Okay, Amanda. I'll just put you on the list. And I'll get to you after. And introverted entrepreneur, welcome. Okay, let me get started. Okay, so we have first right now, Christine, my darling. Okay. Oh, this just puts me in other dimensions straight away. So obviously I'm doing my automatic writing here. Christine, so you're asking about future jobs and good income. Honey, you are so good at passionate things. You need to be focusing on passionate things and not so much about income and money and salaries and things like that, because like I've just said, the economy is changing, and it is never, mark my words, it is never ever going to fully recover from this, and it will never be the same again. So I would implore you at this time to focus on things you are passionate about, because money is going to be changing. So when you are focusing on those things that excite you and give you so much pleasure and give you so much excitement, the money will always be a byproduct. It's only inevitable that some type of energy accrues from this abundant feeling, because when you are in that abundant flow, you will only attract more of that towards yourself. What's the quote that I made up? Abundance goes where good energy grows. So that's exactly that. You are so good at so many things, darling. You could be doing anything, and you would be a success at doing whatever it is you put your mind to. But I feel with you lose interest quickly, and if you're not doing something you enjoy, it is hard for you to hold a job down. So this is why I say to you, make sure you do something that you enjoy. And so write down a list of things, what you want. What do you want? What is it that you really love to do? What do you really enjoy? Write down a list of the things that you really enjoy and say what it is that you want. Put it out to the universe, because remember, the universe wants to help you. The universe wants to be your star employee of the month. So, put down what it is that you are attracted to, what you love to do. And because you're talented, you could be doing so much and bringing in multiple streams of income. So look into that, but your foundation should be a passionate one. All right? Hopefully you're here. Oh my God, I'm first. Yes, you are, honey. Can't lie, not afraid of the virus, just kind of scared. My family won't be able to eat. Shelves here almost empty. Yeah, I know. It's a dire situation. And this is what I'm saying, like the preparedness needs to be in place. Good water and growing food. Actually, my local online seed place where I've always bought my seeds, they have been inundated with orders of people now suddenly deciding they want to grow a vegetable garden, and they've got a big sign on their website saying, please be patient, we are overwhelmed and inundated with orders. Your order will be processed as soon as we are able. So so they are inundated right now because everyone suddenly decided in an event like this that they need to grow their own food. So this is what I mean. It is worrying times, especially for a family. But get some flour, get some rice, get staple foods, sugar, salt. Um, put it out to the universe and start to make bread. Start to make food that, and it's going back to basics. But if you're hungry, believe me, it'll be the best tasting bread you've ever eaten in your life. So you will work it out. So, at this time, it's about passionate living, setting good intentions. And I want you to put out to the universe, I know you feel worried, but say, thank you, universe, for providing always for me and my family. And thank you for bringing to us abundance. How do you know you don't wake up in the morning and there's a sack of 5 kilo flour at your door? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the way this energy works. So put it out. Put that good energy out, because remember, like attracts like, and whatever you put out is what you get back. So passionate living, Christine. Passionate ideals for your future. Okay, Risha. That must be you, Sunfire Lotus. Okay, so you're wondering where your love life is going. There's been some masculine energy around me. One I have recently connected with, but I have not yet met. Yes, that's exactly right. You are highly psychic. You have good energy around you, and there could be a couple of opportunities coming for you. Not right now. I want to say I feel like things will start manifesting from 3 months into 16 months for you. But again, you want to, you're a devoted partner. You're wanting something that will last, and you are devoted. You are a lover, and you are wanting that from a partner as well. Devotion. And so I feel there is energy around you, but I feel like the manifestation of that is 3 to 6 months. 6 months, not 16 months. 16 months. 3 to 16 months. And there could be more than one opportunity. So you are right with this. And so stay open, and just keep your energy as it is now. Hold that frequency. It's not that you even have to try, it just comes very naturally to you. You're a highly psychic individual, and I feel like you should always be paying attention to the psychic messages that you get. So I feel like in many ways this is your higher self preparing you for what is to come. So be open to that. You are open to that. Yes, it is. It's exciting. What's coming is exciting. Maternal. Okay. Maternal is good. Okay. So I'm reading some energies, some good energies with you, Sunfire Lotus. When this energy does come in, I'm feeling maternal. So if children is something that you've always wanted, I feel there is a maternalness coming. So yeah, Keep yourself open, honey. It's coming. Jeremy, oh Jeremy. Honey, you have got some, now you've asked me some questions with relation to your star lineage and then also past life, this Egyptian streaming of energy that you've got. Jeremy, I'm getting very strange energy coming in. So I'm going straight to, I'm being pulled to the star energy, this M. Okay. Now I know it sounds cliche, but this is not cliche. There is a place, there is a star. 17, what does that mean? So I'm getting a name. So M, let me try and sound it out. Merope. Pleiades. This place, this star. There is a star in the Pleiades that I'm getting M sounding. It's something like Merope. Merope. 17. 17's coming up for you. What is that? 17 light years? 17 light years. 17 light years. Okay, so there's a star in the Pleiades that I'm getting an M name for, and it sounds like Merope. Anyway, third. So I feel like around this star called Merope, there is a planet. I'm feeling third or fourth planet. There is a colony, and I feel they are quasi-physical. They are not fully, they can be physical or non-physical, fifth, sixth dimension. I feel like your energy, there is a lot of energy coming from this area. You should look into that. I don't even know about this place. I don't even know if it is a star. I don't even know. I know the Pleiades sounds so cliche, but you've got to remember there are 1,000 stars within the Pleiadian cluster. And I want to say that I'm getting a visual on these humans. They look dark. They look, if I could liken them to, if I could liken them to a, like a physical, I would liken them to like something like the Incans, like dark tan skin and dark hair. This is so weird. Oh God. So the Pleiades, obviously I know about the Pleiades. It's in the Taurus constellation. But the stars, there is 1,000 of them, and I don't even know if this M, this is an M name. So you might want to look that up. I have no idea. Look it up. So I feel like a lot of your energy is concentrated in this area. Oh, I'm reading your message. Merope is a star in the Pleiades, one of the 7 sisters. somewhere around there. Oh wow. Okay, well that's good. Well, that's really good. M. Okay, so now I'm still getting the 17 coming up. You're asking about this Egyptian streaming of energy. Now, this is, I feel like this life, and whether it's consecutive lives, 17th century Egypt. I want to say, oh, Jeremy, look, remember how I was saying a lot of your lifetimes were involved with agriculture? This connection there, and I said there is a royal connection, but it's something of, it's not so much secret, but it's something that is not made official. And there is a relationship, and there is a baby, but shit really goes down, and I'm seeing fire, and I'm seeing there is a female name, and it starts with an N. It's something like Nubra. It's not a common, obviously it's not a common name. Nubres, Nub, Nubi, it's not Nubian. Nubres. 17th century or 17 keeps coming up. 17. Now, I want to talk about this because whatever happened went down bad. It didn't end well. And I feel like who you were with in this line was someone of royal stature, and there was a robbery and a ransacking, there was a pillaging, and I feel like there was a fire, and everything was burned to shit. Everything was burned to the ground, and I feel like it was someone known in, like, I want to say in a palace household, someone that was connected, but there was a big plan of a like a ransacking, of a robbery, and there was pillaging, there was raping. I feel like it was just chaos, and then there was a burning, and I feel like this person was soured. Anyway, I just feel like it's awful. It's awful the way that this ended. And I could go on about this, but I feel like 17 keeps coming up. 17. So, it feels like it was in that time period. It's ancient. And it's opulent, but it ends badly. It's awful. So that's what I'm picking up with that, Jeremy. The rosemary's starting to look good for you now. Oh, honey, it smells so good. Whoops, sorry. Okay. Now where am I? Okay, so now Clayton. I don't know if Clayton is here. But Clayton, you're on the list as next, and you haven't sent me a question, so I'm not sure even if you're here. So fire and brimstone. Jeremy, honey, you have had many exciting lives, but that one is a crazy one and very full on, and I feel like it was just wild to the end. I don't know what happened, but it doesn't feel good. The ending doesn't feel good. And this is the thing, a lot of people feel that, they want to hear, they want to hear, these illustrious, good, beautiful past lives, but the truth is that a lot of them are awful and have been very hard and very traumatic and don't end well. Um, you know, like this is simply the energy that I'm picking up on. Now, Nathan, I will move on to you. Um, so, Nathan, you're asking about high strangeness. I need a drink. High strangeness around you. I have to say straight away, I'm picking up a massive grandfather energy around you. Now, whether or not that's a grandfather that has passed over, there is an elderly masculine energy around you, and it's very supportive. It's very supportive of you. It's encouraging you to live your dreams, to live your life. I'm not sure if this makes sense to you, but hi, there is a massive grandfather energy that is around you, and I feel like it's been there. I'm writing 5 years. I feel like it's been there for a while. I feel like it's been there for a while. So it may not even be of, it's just a very elderly energy, and it feels like a grandfather type energy, and it's very supportive. I see, it's almost like I see a clairvoyant hand pushing you forward and encouraging you to be yourself and to live your dreams is the words that's coming up. Live your dreams. Live your dreams. But I also want to say that there is some other energy around you, and I don't want to say it's disruptive of you, but I feel like because you have an unusual energy field, this energy is very curious about you, and I feel like it can cause some confusion for you. I feel like it can cloud you sometimes. I feel like because you're very empathic, you can be influenced by it easily. And so, I feel like with you, it translates to basically some days you can feel really clear and really sharp about where you're going, and you feel really invigorated about your direction and your life path. And then I feel like other days you just feel so lost about it, just or just wondering, or is it really just all in my mind? Is this really just a figment of my imagination, kind of thing? I feel like you then kind of backtrack it, and I feel like it's this other energy around you, and it's curious. But there is a big I don't know if you can confirm this for me, but I feel like there's a big grandfather energy around you, and it's pushing you forward. It's giving you a nudge, a gentle nudge for you to move forward and to live your dreams is the words that are coming up. Live your dreams, live your dreams. And the high strangeness has been with you forever. I feel like there has been energy in and out of your life ever since you've come in here, but as you were a kid, I feel like the high strangeness has always been around you. Oop, I've just seen a black shadow. And it's my chicken. Shalaha's coming in to lay. Hello. So anyway, so yes, this is a main energy around you. And I feel like this grandfather, elderly energy will be with you until you take your last breath. Always encouraging. Yeah. Always encouraging. It's a very elderly masculine energy. So I would typically say it's a grandfather energy. But it's very encouraging. It's old. It's elderly. That's all I can say. And masculine. That's how it feels. And I feel like it's been very present in your life for the last 5 years is how I feel that it's slowly shifted in. But then also there is this this other energy, this curious energy, because you're attractive. Your energy field is attractive. So that's what I'm picking up for you. Okay, so Amanda, my girl. So let's see. Amanda. So Amanda, you're asking how can... Oh, no. Hold on. Don't even think about it. This chook. Here. Come sit here. If you're going to... She's trying... I can see her. I can read her energy. She's trying to get up on the table. Okay, so Amanda, how can I be of help right now? Amanda, you are capable of so much. You can be a help simply by irradiating your love and your thoughts and your power out to the world. It's transcendental is the word that comes to mind with your energy. And you are capable of doing so much. I've said this to you, honey, so many times. You really are. Like, you have so much potential. And I feel like you sell yourself short. I feel like you could be anything you wanted, and you could do so much, and you can do so much. I'm not saying that you could, but you can. And the best thing you could do right now to help the world is to help yourself. So creating healthy environments in order for you to thrive, because when you are thriving, you are untouchable. You are untouchable, and you can basically do anything you want. You can change the world. You can change the world. But it's getting to that point. What is going on right now? So I've got Mrs. Crow over here going ridiculous, and this is actually one of the reasons why I have moved from my main house, my schoolhouse, down here to get away from Crow, because you've heard Crow. Every time I do a reading, this Crow is in my reading and squawking, and it just throws me off so bad. So anyway, honey, when you're in your place, when you're in your zone, you are absolutely untouchable. You're incredible, but it's getting to that place. And so in order to help the world, you need to help yourself first. You need to create healthy relationships. So basically, those that are not serving you and those that are diminishing your power or clouding your judgment or you need to, make some changes. See this time in the world to make some changes for yourself. But helping the world is helping yourself. So creating healthy environment for you to thrive. Creating a place of, oh my gosh, no, we can't do this right now. My God. Oh, 1 second. Shalaha! This is ridiculous right now. Oh, God. Okay, no. Excuse me, everyone. Oh, right. Just every day for me. So, first things first, Amanda. Really creating a balance. Take this time as an example to set things straight, to creating a sacred space for yourself. Opening the curtains, letting the sun on your skin without creams, without SPF. Let that sun translate information and wisdom and power and good energy and healing to you. Okay, so, the world is your mountain. And in order to help the world, help yourself, creating a sacred space. Once you have created this space, and then radiate your love, radiate your compassion, do meditation. This is the strongest form of energy to help the world right now is to get together or just sit down and send just in streamings of love, of compassion. Love really does conquer all. Send your love to the virus to slow down and to send it compassion and allow it to dissipate. And say thank you for serving as a catalyst. Send love to those that are working tirelessly, and send energy to them to help them keep going. Send love and healing to those that are sick. Make a list of what it is you want to do to help, and then send it out. Beam it out. It's instantaneous, and so this is how you can help. I mean, obviously, you can always donate money, but I'm telling you, sending energy is so much quicker, more efficient, and money is not straight away. You can do this for free, and it's so much more powerful than money. You should look into, oh gosh, I can't remember his name. George King, Mr. King. The man that used to charge batteries with love, and the pictures back in the 70s were amazing. So there would be a group of people, a part of the Ethereal Society, and they would be charging batteries full of love and energy. And the way they do it, they stand in front of it and they project pure love frequency and put it in this battery, and then they send the battery to places of like war torn or places of calamity or on the front line, and this calamitous, chaotic energy is diminished by 70%. Crime rate goes down. It's incredible how this frequency can be withheld in a battery, and then they send it to places that need it. And so you can do this simply by projecting, visualizing, projecting. You are doing more help for the world sitting in your home right now and projecting these thoughts than any amount of money from your pocket or anything, so I hope that gives some kind of insight. Send your love out. Just radiate it out. But first, help yourself by creating a good environment, a sacred environment, so you can let yourself shine. Christine says, the weather is a bit dull, but other than that, good on my end. Very good. Now, let me just try and read up here. Sorry, hi. Okay, so you're in lockdown. Yep, we're all locked down, honey. So, you can do what I suggest if you like. And take this time to reorganize the energetic space in your home. I've been working on my art. Fantastic. Then that's fantastic. Oh, a crow. Did you hear the crow? She's gone now. Yeah, the crow absolutely has significance. There's 4 of them, and there's 2 that come here every day, and they just, it just seems to be when I'm doing a reading or when I'm talking, they just come and squawk. Oh God, it's the funniest thing. Chicken wants to share the wisdom. Yes, that was Shalaha. She is my big little chicken. She is the one that's picked on the most. She is my little darling. And her name is Shalaha, and she's named after a temple goddess from my book, The Arunasis Medallion. And this temple goddess Shalaha she is never seen. No one has ever seen her. She's in Babylon, and she is up living in this temple, and people have heard about her or heard of her, but no one's ever seen her. And I'm not going to spoil the book, but basically, she's a goddess. She's a temple goddess, and she is the keeper of a gate, like a star gate. And so this chook is named after Shalaha. Maybe the other chooks are jealous of her name, but I don't know. She is picked on a lot, and I give her a lot of attention. So she's very shy and timid, and even though she's the biggest chook, go figure. Amanda says, I have such a fear and disgust with chickens. Oh, I wish you didn't, because they are beautiful. They are fantastic, beautiful little companions. They give me such joy in my life. Mm-hmm. Ah. Right. Okay. Yes, crows. Look, crows are a very sacred bird. They have one foot in this world and another out. They are very transitional spiritually. They are wisdom keepers, and like you say, these crows are here for a reason. There's nothing keeping them here. They don't have to be here. There's a whole murder of crows around this area, but there's only a few that always come here every single day without fail. And they're always squawking, and I hear their different languages, and they're here, and they are beautiful. When you get up close to them, their black feathers are so jet black and so silky and gorgeous, and their eyes are so blue and so green, and they're just magic. They are beautiful creatures, full of old wisdom. The transitioners. Ah. Oh, birds in general freak you out. Fair enough. You know, that's fine. Oh, I love birds. I love birds. Okay. Now, introverted entrepreneur. Now, I'm not sure. I'm just looking for your question. I'm just scrolling down. I'm not sure if you put a question here or I'm just searching. I'm not seeing a question. So I'm hoping you're still here. Maybe I'll just check my email for a second. Okay. I'm not seeing a question from you, so yeah. I'm not sure if you're still here. Shalaha is still here. She's in her nesting spot now. Okay. Okay. Anyway, introverted entrepreneur. I will await your contact. So, okay. Right, so I'll just move on. So, Estefania. Will I ever get to live where I have always dreamt of? This virus is paralyzing me more than I ever was in these last 3 years. Oh, honey. Yeah, that's a big statement there. Listen to me. This virus will pass. It is changing every single day. It will never stay as it is now. Things are changing. You may feel stuck and paralyzed by this now, but see it for what it is. See the bigger picture. If you listen to me, maybe you didn't, I don't know if you've come into the live stream late, but I did talk a lot about this in the beginning, the opening passages of this live stream. But you must see this virus for what it is. It is serving a huge purpose here right now. It is a catalyst for the change that is absolutely imperative for this planet. But if you feel personally paralyzed by this, out of fear or out of anxiety, just know it will pass. It will pass. It is not going to be rife on this planet for years and years. It will pass. It will pass. Just give it time to run its course. It will eventually dissipate. But take this moment right now to reflect on your life and where you are going, and your outlook and your perspective on what is going on in your life right now. You know, this is such a great time. I mean, obviously it's not a great time, but it is a time of of connecting with the inner self. So it's a great time for connecting with the inner self, is what I'm saying. And so a great time for reflection and working out what is most important in your life as a human on this planet. What is most important? So this is a good time to put your ducks in order. What's important in your life and what is not. What is serving you and what is not. What is giving you joy and what is not. Keep it simple and break it down, and be very honest with yourself. Be very frank with yourself. And, you know, so take this time for inner retrospective, inner reflection, inner contemplation. Do not let the enormity of this virus, this which is a catalyst, do not let the enormity of this overtake you and suffocate you and make you feel you are helpless, because you are not. Paralyzed, if you're saying you feel paralyzed with fear, with anxiety, don't allow yourself to feel so much fear. Fear only begets more fear. You're only attracting more of that. You're only giving you're giving more energy to what it is that you don't want. So change your focus. I mean, obviously we are all kind of in lockdown. We are all kind of staying put right now in the world, which, you know, is a very good thing, because that is how the virus will stop. Every single person on this planet needs to stop moving. That is it. If people can literally stop moving for 3 weeks, this virus will be gone. It'll be gone. But people keep moving, people keep shopping, people keep talking to others. I mean, I don't know if you've seen on the news with Australia, but one of our most popular beaches, after our government basically called for a social distancing movement in place, you know, putting a procedure in place to stop humans from, you know, coming together. The very next day, you should see our beach, Bondi Beach. It was clamored with hundreds of people, and I just thought, you have got to be the most reckless, thoughtless, ignorant human beings on this planet. How dare you put other people's lives at risk just purely because of your selfish wanting to go and socialize in the event of an epidemic? I just thought that was the most irresponsible, reckless behavior, and it was so disheartening to watch. I thought that was a big fuck you to the rest of the planet and this virus. These people thinking they're invincible or it doesn't apply to them. If they really love their fellow human beings and you know, fellow friends and family, and if they had seen the footage of these poor people lying down on blankets on the floors in these hospital wards in Spain and in Iran and in Italy, perhaps they would have a different perspective and have a little more empathy. And I just thought that was it was just shocking to look at. And there was such an outcry, so many angry people. I just thought, this is the energy level of human beings on this planet. And then you had some other people. There was a woman on purpose. She was asked to move away from like a bar manager at a pub. She walked up to him and coughed and spat in his face on purpose, like, the whole transmission of this virus. And I just thought, my God, this is the other end. This is other human beings on this planet. This is what we live with. And I just thought, this is disgusting. And this is what I mean. It is turning people into monsters, or bringing out their monster energy. And it's also bringing out the best. So the best thing you could do for yourself is stay put. And if people keep moving here, it's going to be proper mandatory lockdown here. If it keeps spreading and people keep moving, it will become like martial law here. It will be complete lockdown where you will not be able to leave your house. People can still move around here to work and going to essential things, but I think the whole damn show should be locked down. Everything, like England, should be locked down for 3 weeks. The whole damn show, not just, keeping schools open. I'm saying the whole lot should be shut down, the whole lot. Anyway, that's where it's at. And don't allow the fear of this virus to overtake you and paralyze you, because it will pass. It is changing now. All you need to do is stay put, have provisions, have clean water, and take this time for reflection about where it is and what it is that you're doing with your life, and write things down so you can see it on paper, so you can really get some clarity in your life. Estefania. Now, Christine, you're back here, honey. I love you. Okay, let's just see if you're here, Estefania. Oh, introverted entrepreneur. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, I will get back to you. It's below Athena. What? I'm missing here. Okay. Yes, you got that part. Okay. Yes, I live in Italy, Lombardy. I know. I saw pictures. Yes. So obviously you're in one of the frontline zones. It's very confronting, very in your face. So all you can do is sit and wait it out. Don't go anywhere. You're in Lombardy. It's desperate over there. And I feel my heart just bleeds for those people on the front line and the people that are affected directly by this. So all you need to do is stay put, complete self-isolation, and take this time for reflection. So stay home. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere until it's clear. This is what China did in order to have it pass. They had total lockdown, and it worked because they haven't had an outbreak since their lockdown. So, or I don't think they have anyway, but it worked. And this is what every place needs to do, is have total lockdown. No jobs, no schools, nothing. Everyone needs to go offline for 3 weeks. Obviously not talking about technologically, but offline as in their life needs to be unplugged for 3 weeks. No movement, stay home for 3 weeks. Nobody do anything. Okay, so introverted entrepreneur. Happy birthday. I'm feeling very excited about these interesting times. I'm wondering, is this the perfect time to launch my new business that I've procrastinated about? If you absolutely feel it is the perfect time to launch your new business, then yes, if you feel like it is. But when I say this, so long as it's, if you feel it is the right time to launch your business, then you can absolutely launch your business. But if it is at the expense of this virus, then no, it is absolutely not the right time. I have seen some things online, people taking advantage of this viral situation in a negative way, trying to attract more business or more profit into their lives at the expense of other people suffering or at the expense of the virus itself. And I don't feel like your business obviously would do that. But if you feel at this point you are ready for change and you are ready to, this experience has served as a catalyst to encourage you to live your dreams and to follow the path that you feel most abundant and most passionate about, then by all means, do it now. Be a platform, be a foundation for where, it could be influential in new, like the new paradigms that are unfolding. So you could very much be a benchmark for these new paradigms coming in. It can serve as an influence. So if you feel it is the right time, if your gut instinct is telling you, yes, this is a good time, then do it. So long as it's not at the expense of the virus itself and at the expense of others going through this. But if you feel it's the right time, then you do that. Personally, I feel it's an intuitive decision. It's up to you. But if you're doing this purely, launching a business purely for monetary gain or profit, it is not the right time. If you're doing it based on passion and just putting new energy out into the world, then do it. But if it's purely for profit and monetary gain, it is not the right time. Okay. Right. It's definitely not at the expense of others. It's to inspire others and help them feel more peaceful. Then yes, absolutely. I would agree for you to launch your business. If you feel inspired to at this time, then 100% follow your intuition with that and launch it. And so since you've clarified that for me now, I would absolutely encourage you to move ahead with that. Like I said, old paradigms are crumbling, new paradigms are coming in. So take advantage of like the new energies coming in. So, setting a benchmark, it inspires others to let go of their old paradigms and shift forward in these new progressive paradigms. And look, it's going to be shaky. It's going to be shaky in the beginning for many people because so many people are stuck in these old paradigms, and it's just created a panic and a craziness and a chaos that we have never seen on this planet, or at least I've never seen in this lifetime. I've never seen this. I've never walked into a supermarket and seen shelves empty for weeks on end. It is just, it's out of the movies. It is out of the movies. In fact, the movies were very predictable about this, and there are so many conspiracies flying around about this virus. Bottom line is, whatever happened, however it started, doesn't matter now because it's here and it's doing as it's doing, and so the way it originated doesn't matter because it's happening. It's happening right now. We are living in a time of a global epidemic, and even though there have been epidemics all over the world, such as the Ebola virus, and there has been the MERS and the SARS, they have been somewhat localized, kept kind of in local areas, but this is unprecedented, and It is serious. It is obviously a serious virus. However, it is not as deadly as something like Ebola. If Ebola ever got out in this world, it is highly contagious. It is highly aggressive. It kills 1 in 2, 1 in 3 people. I mean, you would be talking about a huge loss of life. I mean, there already is. This is, a loss of life. But if anything, something as aggressive as Ebola became a global epidemic, that would be taking things to a whole new level. Right. Good girl. So Estefania, you're home all the time. Good for you. I'm trying to scroll down here, but I don't know why I can't see that. Okay, so right. Let me just move. So Estefania. Okay, Christine. Christine, you're asking, what's your strongest psychic abilities? Any advice for advancement to be receptive to my entities? Any advice at all in this department? Please and thank you. Oh, honey. Bless you. So, your strongest psychic abilities. Christine, you are, I've said about you before, you are an enormous energy, very vivacious. You are fiery, you are full on, you're bright, you're beautiful. And I feel like when your psychic ability is kicked in, it is sharp. But then you second guess it. And the psychic ability that I feel, and you may not even know this, but the psychic ability that really gives you sharp intuition is smells. Cognizant. You are very, oh, you have got to be kidding me. My pen's just run out. Okay. Oh no, it's back again. So cognizant, okay, for example, so if you smell a smell, let's just say you walk past, I don't know, a bakery, and you smell the smell of fresh bread and croissants and, pastries, and you take a whiff of that smell when you go past. You're the type of psychic energy that would immediately be transported back to something, or transported to something that is very vivid psychically. So for you, I feel like it's smell. So I would encourage you to surround yourself, like I've got today, this beautiful rosemary. Surround yourself when you are wanting some psychic guidance, when you want some psychic intuition. Get one of your favorite smells, or a smell that absolutely sharpens your psychic sense. So I'm not sure what that would be for you, but I would suggest, I feel like it's something of a good perfume for you. Something that, oh no, what is going on? Oh, are we still here? More info. Okay. Hopefully, I don't know why this... Oh my goodness. Okay, something's happened with my network. I'm hoping it's still here. But it's blinking red and... I don't know why it's doing that. Let me just check this for a second. I'm just hoping that my signal has, like the what do you call it? The router has gone on standby. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, Christine. I will be back. Let me just check this router. I have no idea what's going on with this. Hopefully everybody's still here. What's it saying? Am I still coming through here? Just want to quickly check. I must be still here. No data. What? What the hell is going on here? Oh, God. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to keep going. Stream settings. What does that mean? Why is that doing that? Oh, 1 second. I'm not actually sure what is going on, why this is doing this. Oh, I'm back on green. What happened? Okay. Smell, Christine, that's right. Okay, sorry about that. Not sure what happened. Oh, again? Please tell me you're back on. Right. The minute you said I would encourage you, it completely just buffered and my connection is strong. Is anyone else in here? I can't hear or see anything like at all. Oh no. Well, hopefully it's back. Okay. It's green now. Okay, well it's green, so I'm guessing I'm back hopefully now. It says it's good. Maybe. What is going on here? Very slowly. Oh, why? Why? Oh, goodness. Okay. Look, can people still hear? I'm here now. Am I? Okay. Right. Well, let's just make sure I'm back on, because if I'm not, I will close and we will have to reconvene another time. I think I'm back. Hopefully. Circle thing and see you. Yes, it's good. Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay. It's green, so I'm guessing we're okay. So I'm going to keep talking. Christine, so smells. And, you know, I mean, you could find that humorous, but choose your smell. And like as an experiment, I'm saying cognizant, clairgustance. So this is what's coming up for me. More than clairvoyance, more than clairaudience. So for you, for me, the image of what's coming is for you is smell and stomach. Smell, stomach. So food, but mainly smell. Mainly smell. So I want you to experiment. Get some smells and have a quiet space. So in your little sacred space, get into a zone, get into a meditative state and smell some smells and see what just um, sparks your psychic energy, just as an experiment. And you let me know. Okay, fantastic. So, you know, you can really go as far as you want with this. I would also encourage you, if you don't have any, and I'm not sure how you would get some at this moment, I would encourage you to get some amethyst around you when you sleep and some moldavite. Moldavite is actually only found in one place in the world. It's in Czechoslovakia. It's a very transitional um, mineral, and the way that moldavite was actually created was some type of an impact, so like an asteroid hitting the earth, and the moment of the impact, whatever that created was moldavite. So at that moment of the heat contacting with the earth, obviously was so hot, and it melted and formed and unified, and kind of came together and made moldavite, which is found in Czechoslovakia. So I would encourage you to get some of that around your pillow at night. Hi Joey, hi Tomboy. Okay, good. Right. Now I'm just checking my emails for a second. Okay. Right. Okay, so anyway, oh, you do have amethyst. Very good. But I don't know if it's fake. Crystals are new for me, but I'll look into it. Okay, fantastic. Oh no, look, it's going red again. It's going orange. I'm disappearing. So look, I'm going to close the live stream. I've done the readings for today, and yeah, I'll take that as a cue to finish. I send you my love and blessings. Stay safe, self-isolate, cook bread, have food, and until next time, may you always be blessed by the supreme truth and love of the cosmos. I love you guys, and take care of yourselves. Do not feed the fear of this. Take this time for self-reflection. It will pass. It will pass. I love you guys.